We are stuck on the side of the road. We have something that's been an ongoing issue. Now here's the problem. We've talked about this before. There's really no way for them to know exactly where it's at.
Yep. So you know how they say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade? We need some serious lemonade right now. So we just left. I'm in the truck, and Izzy was taking Nellie because we had a lot of stuff to bring, so we threw it all in the truck. And we broke down on the side of the road, not far from home. So we've been having this problem that we had talked about in previous videos, and it still isn't fixed. Every repair place we take, they think they fix it, and here we go. So on the way to Poconos for NASCAR, and now we have to get Nellie towed back to home, try to find a service center in the morning, and I think we're going to be doing NASCAR from a hotel, which really kind of defeats the purpose of doing NASCAR, but we're doing our best here. We're trying to figure out what we can do to get out there. Izzy's sitting in Nellie, used Coach Net, and they're trying to find somebody to tow, so that's where we are.
As MJ said, we are stuck on the side of the road. We have something that's been an ongoing issue, something with the fuel pump. It's cutting off communication to the fuel pump. We've taken it to two places, neither one can figure it out. So we are like stuck on the road. It's been over 2 hours right now. Call Coach Net, they couldn't get a tow for a minimum 5 hours. MJ reached out to Joe Graff Sr., who we met last year when we went to NASCAR. His son Joe Graff Jr. drives the 07 car for SS Greenlight Racing in the Xfinity series of NASCAR. And the Graff family are absolutely amazing. MJ had texted him like, we're supposed to get there Thursday. We have a lot of video to shoot that, you know, we might get a little delayed. Within minutes, he put us in contact with a local guy that he deals with. The Graffs are actually from New Jersey. They don't live too far from us. There's a tow coming out, should be here in about 25 minutes. They're gonna take it to a shop, and we're hoping to get up and running like tonight or tomorrow and still get there in time. We're gonna keep you updated on this journey with this, as well as what's gonna be going on in NASCAR. Just look where we're at. We made it up to Poconos Raceway. So this is like 4 days later. Update. We took it out to the mechanic, a new mechanic, third one, and they tried to troubleshoot. It was there overnight. I went back in the morning, turned it on, it turned on. Now here's the problem. We've talked about this before. If there's no error code that's current, there's really no way for them to know exactly where it's at.
Yep.
However, the symptoms, again, are the same thing. Nobody thinks it's a fuel pump. Everybody thinks it's electrical. He had one of his buddies who actually works at Ford come with his computer. Didn't read anything. I had the old error code, that P0109, I believe, fuel pump module communication problem. Everybody's convinced there's some kind of problem from the PCM or ECM to the fuel pump module, loose pin, some corrosion, something.
It's probably something so simple.
Yeah, because it's so intermittent and it's weird. So he said, just go for it. We drove up.
So we left there, headed right towards the Poconos. We got about 15 minutes away, and on the highway, right before we got off, it started sputtering again. Izzy floored it, and it actually kind of kicked
Which
back
again
in.
makes sense why it's electrical, because when you floor it, the alternator pushes up the voltage. Right. It might have been enough just to keep that fuel pump going. But the problem was when we started getting to places where the speed wasn't as high.
Well, that happened twice.
Correct.
So that happened twice on the highway. He was able to keep going. That was scary. He was able to keep it going. Once we got off the highway and we were on the side roads and you're going a little bit slower, that's when the problem. So we actually got right to gate 1 at Pocono Raceway.
Stalled.
Yes.
But it worked out perfect because she had to go to registration. I shut it off.
because it took a while, like a half hour, maybe longer, before you were able to pick everything up. When she got back, turned it on, it turned on. Then we get into the confusion of the infield because nobody knew what was going on. It took us 3 hours to get to our spot. Think about it, 3 hours to get to our spot. And going slow, it died again, right?
Right in, we're by all the campsites.
Which worked out fine because it took so long for them to figure out where we were going, but by the time they figured it out, we turned it on and kind of hobbled into our spot. So this is what's going on, right? So the mechanic, he's actually up here at NASCAR. So I'm just gonna kind of show you. They're convinced it's electrical. What he did was he ran a direct line from 12-volt line from the battery to the module, fuel pump module. I just wanna show you what he did. And this is just temporary. So you see it right here. There's a direct line fused right here, and then it's spliced directly into the power line of the fuel pump module. There is a fuse, I popped the fuse out. Can't turn it on because it's gonna be always feeding power. Put the fuse in, it turned on, we let it run for maybe 10 minutes. No issue. There's no real way we're going to know until we get out of here. If we don't have a problem, which I'm hoping we don't, then we're taking it back. He's gonna make all new wiring, run all new wiring, and then that should be it. So this is continuing. We're leaving tomorrow morning. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll keep you guys updated. We're home, 80-something mile trip, not a hiccup. So was that 12-volt power the issue? It's looking more likely that it was. We're gonna take it in, have things rewired. The real test is gonna be as we put more miles on, but on the way there, we were hiccuping on the highway. There was nothing on the way back. So
this was the first trip in quite a few that nothing happened. So
yeah, so we'll keep you updated, but for now, we think that might be the problem. In the comments below, let us know, have you had some kind of electrical issue with your motorhome, RV, whatever? It can be frustrating.
Yeah,
they're really hard to find. Put it in the comments below, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.